Have you ever wondered what your dog is truly experiencing when she looks around the world? To our eyes, everything seems simple, familiar, almost a little dull, just shapes and colors passing by. But to her, the real story isn't in what she sees, it's in what she smells. And that world is deeper, richer, and far more detailed than anything we could ever imagine. It all begins at the tip of her incredible nose. The moment a small breeze reaches her, those soft, damp nostrils start collecting scents we don't even know are there. And from that first breath, an entire hidden universe begins to unfold. Number 1 dog smell in stereo, a built-in compass. When your dog lifts her nose and takes that first curious sniff, something incredible happens. Each nostril pulls in scent separately, like listening to the world in stereo. And from the very first breath, her brain begins mapping where every smell is coming from, left, right, far, near, turning invisible air into a compass she can follow without hesitation. What feels like just sniffing to us is for her the start of a detailed search pattern. She knows which direction a scent gets stronger, which one fades, and which one doesn't belong at all. And this is only the beginning of how her nose works, because once she finds the direction, she needs a system powerful enough to process the scent itself much deeper than simple breathing. And that leads us to the next part. Number 2, 2 airflows, 1 for breathing, 1 for smelling. When your dog inhales, the air doesn't just rush straight into the lungs the way it does for us. Inside her nose, a small fold of tissue splits the airflow into 2 paths, one to keep her breathing steady and one reserved entirely for scent. This means she can keep analyzing smells without ever interrupting her breath, allowing every sniff to stay focused and clean. It's like running 2 systems at once. One keeps her alive, the other tells her everything about the world. And because these scent molecules get funneled into their own dedicated chamber, nothing gets wasted and nothing gets missed. But capturing the scent is only half the story. Next, her nose needs a way to build those smells into layers, sniff after sniff, to reveal even more detail. Number 3, the nose that builds a story. 1 sniff at a time. When your dog exhales, the air doesn't simply blow straight out like ours does. It escapes through the slits on the side of her nose, creating tiny swirling currents that pull new scent molecules in with every breath. This design lets her keep gathering information, continuously layering each sniff on top of the previous one. The longer she stays in one spot, the richer and clearer the scent picture becomes. What starts as a faint trace turns into a full story: who passed by how long ago and in which direction they were moving. It's a slow, steady build of invisible clues, and this constant stream of data needs a powerful processor. Because the next part isn't about the nose itself, it's about the extraordinary brain behind it. Number 4, a supercharged brain made for smell. All the scent your dog collects would mean nothing without a brain built to understand it. And hers is extraordinary. The part of a dog's brain dedicated to processing smells is proportionally dozens of times larger than ours. While we might notice only a hint of something familiar, she can break a single scent into hundreds of tiny components, each one holding a clue. With hundreds of millions of receptors feeding information into this system, her brain turns faint traces into detailed maps of people, animals, and objects you can't even see. It's why she can detect a perfume in a stadium or pinpoint a single ingredient in a meal. But scent isn't just physical data to her, because next we enter a world where her nose reads emotions, hormones, and things far beyond ordinary smell. Number 5, the second nose that reads emotions and the invisible. Beyond her main sense of smell, your dog has a hidden system called the Vomeronasal organ, a second nose with a very different job. This organ detects the chemical signals every living thing gives off: hormones, stress markers, emotional shifts, even early signs of illness. To her, these signals aren't guesses or instincts. They're information as clear as words on a page. She can sense when someone is afraid, tense, gentle, or sad, long before any expression appears on the face. She can detect pregnancy sickness or changes inside the body we don't feel yet. This is where smell becomes intuition, but her nose doesn't stop at sensing the present moment. Because the final ability might be the most astonishing of all. Her nose can read time itself. Number 6, a nose that smells the past and the future. To your dog, every scent carries a timestamp. A footprint left minutes ago smells different from one left hours ago. The warmth of a recently parked car, the fading trail of someone who just walked by, even the soft rise of a breeze that hints someone is approaching. She reads all of it effortlessly. Where we only see a still moment, she smells a sequence: who was here, what they did, how they felt, and where they went next. It's a full storyline stretched from behind her to far ahead. This ability to smell time is what makes tracking, warning, guiding, and comforting so natural to her. And it brings us to the final truth. Because once you understand how a dog sees the world through scent, you realize she's not just living beside you, she's constantly reading the world to protect you. When you finally see the world the way your dog does, everything changes. What felt like ordinary walks, simple sniffs, or quiet pauses suddenly becomes a language when she's been speaking to you her whole life. Through her nose, she reads stories written in the air, senses emotions you never said out loud, and notices dangers long before they reach you. She tracks the past, feels the present, and anticipates the future, all through a sense far richer than sight could ever offer. And the most beautiful part is this: every time she lifts her head and sniffs the wind, she's not just exploring her world. She's making sure yours is safe, familiar, and full of love.